Hey everybody, welcome back. These are some confessions that canceled the wedding. Do you have a confession about a wedding that you want to share? Well, good news, bestie. We have a Reddit thread now. r/Charlotte Dobre YouTube. Go and check that out. Get involved in the community, like each other's posts. I'm really enjoying seeing all the memes. I love you guys. I'm excited for this. We just hit like 12,000 members. My goodness. Love you all. Thank you for sharing. Pluggity plug plug plug. Pluggity plug plug plug. Plug plug. 2 weeks before my wedding, my best friend confessed that the reason why me and my fiancé got together and will be married is because of her. What do you mean by that? What does that mean exactly? Throwaway account because everyone involved knows my main account. I don't know what to do. I've been sleepless for days because of this. I need to get this all off my chest or my heart might explode. My wedding is on the 19th and my bachelorette party was last Saturday and was organized by my best friend, Lucy. I partied with my bridesmaids, had some shots, and they were so excited for me marrying the love of my life, Erwin. We've been together for 3 years. Hi, Mike! Can you turn that off? I can hear what you're listening to. I'm filming. Wanna come say hi? Wanna say hello? Yay! Come forward. You're out of focus. Yay! We're doing a video together this week.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
Am I the a-hole? Yes, I am.
He's always the a-hole.
I am the arsehole. Bye. Okay.
What did you just do? After the party, everyone was wasted and went home, leaving Lucy and I in the Airbnb. I wasn't that drunk, at most tipsy, so I helped her clean up because I'll be staying the night with her too. While we were cleaning, she's silent, which is very not her. She was very active during the party, so I thought she was just tired. So I told her I can finish up and she can rest. So she went to the bedroom. While I was finishing the dishes, she returned to the kitchen. She told me she needs to tell me something. Oh God. Oh no. This can't be good. This can't be good. So I stopped what I was doing. And then she said she's sorry. She didn't expect that Erwin would ask me for marriage because it was a bet gone wrong. Hamina what? Hamina what? What did you just say? Great googly moogly, let's hear it. I was confused and I asked her to elaborate. But what she basically told me is that when I first introduced them to each other, she and Erwin had a bet that if he can get me to marry him, she will exclusively date him. Apparently, they've been secretly dating since before I met Erwin. Oh my, so they've been seeing each other this whole time? Their relationship was so toxic, they had these constant breaks, but on this particular break, she allowed him to date anyone. That's when Erwin and I met. Girl, honestly, she can have him, It's one thing if it's a bet gone wrong, but if they've still continued to keep seeing each other while you guys are in a relationship and, getting married, to the bin with you. When I asked her why she's only telling me this now, she said she felt guilty. Okay, so it's not because she's your friend. It's because she feels bad about herself. She didn't want to hurt me, but she didn't want to take full accountability and acknowledged Erwin's part in this. She was trying to convince Erwin to come clean together, but he refused and told her the bet was long gone because he was genuinely in love with me already. When I asked her if she still has feelings for Erwin, she answered yes, and she realized how good of a man Erwin is now. Right, because she saw him with you? Ooh, with friends like these, who needs anemones? I'm telling you! When I asked if Erwin knows how she feels about him, she answered no, but if I allow her, she'll confess her feelings for him. Oh, well, yeah, totally, bestie. You can totally tell my fiancé that you're in love with him right before I get married. Why the hell not? At that point, I just left. I had no energy left, even if I wanted to slap her at that moment. It's the entitlement for me. It's like,
would you mind if I just told your fiancé that I'm in love with him and that I made a big mistake?
Yeah, I would mind. Actually. I would. I also don't really like him in this moment, TBH. I feel so played and betrayed and humiliated. The two closest people in my life made me a pawn to their sick games. I don't know what to do, where to start. I'm so confused. Throw them away. Throw them both away. In the garbaggio. I guess what I would say you kind of need to do is you kind of need to get the other side of the story from here. Because, like, I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily trust her word for it. You know? It's been 3 days and I haven't told anyone yet, not even Erwin, who's in Hong Kong, not even my parents. Lucy hasn't tried to contact me and I didn't think she'd say anything yet to Erwin. The wedding is in 2 weeks. How do I face this? Update. I tried creating a different post because the update is too long, but for some reason it's not showing, so I'm posting this here. I didn't expect this post to blow up. When I wrote my original post, I was emotional. Maybe that's why I have omitted some important facts. Also, I'm not a native English speaker, so maybe some stuff I wrote were lost in translation. I also commented on my original post about my history with Lucy. If you're interested, I need to know all the details. A little history of how Erwin and I met. We met at a company event. My company was the host and his was one of our clients. We bonded over the after party and exchanged numbers. Days after he added me on Facebook, I actually saw that he and Lucy were mutual friends. So I asked him if they knew each other. He answered yes. They met during their internship days, but they weren't close. Okay, so we're lying. I see. I asked Lucy too, and she confirmed it too, so I didn't make a big deal of it. Why is it so funny to be like,
oh, okay, if you can get her to just like devote herself entirely to you, then I'll date you exclusively.
So funny, so funny. What kind of sadistic is this? We began casually dating, no labels, just to see where things went. I know he's been seeing someone else at this time, as I do too. But when we admitted to wanting to make things official with us, we broke up with our casual flings, and the rest is history. I appreciate everyone who reached out. Thank you for the kind messages, and it made me realize to think of my situation logically, and so I did. Erwin and I already talked. I picked him up from the airport yesterday and I told him about Lucy's confessions. He went pale, but he was calm. He told me to ask everything I want to know and he will answer truthfully. I'll try to summarize everything here. 1. Did he know that I was Lucy's best friend when we met? No. So wait, how did this whole bet come about? Did she just like pick somebody out and was like,
if you can make that girl want to marry you, then I'll date you.
What? They didn't talk much about their personal lives when they were together, but he knows that Lucy's best friend's name is my name. But when we met, he didn't really put the pieces together. How long were they dating before we met? He did not keep count because they were on and off again, but they were casually seeing each other for around 4 months before we met. And in his mind, they were never official as they didn't label their relationship. He did try to pursue her, but she kept messing up with his head. So when she allowed him to date when they were on a break, he thought of it as a way out. Did they really bet on me? Yes, but he did not take it seriously. He also did not initiate it. Interesting. When did the bet happen? It happened days after I introduced him as a friend to Lucy. He admitted that since we were not exclusively dating, he still sees Lucy. Lucy initiated the bet, and if he does win, she will know that he's mature enough to seriously date. So if he's willing to date my best friend, then I will know that he's a serious guy. Make it make sense, Lucy, because it doesn't. It's not computing to me. The math ain't mathing. The math is never mathing with me, but like in this case, the math definitely ain't adding up. When did their relationship end? A month or so before we made our relationship official. He already broke things off with Lucy because he was starting to fall for me. Lucy took it well and did not even bring up the bet. Why did Lucy all of a sudden bring up the bet? Lucy started bringing it up after we made our engagement official. Okay, so she jealous? He admitted to having forgotten about the bet until she reminded him of it. So when Lucy reached out to come clean, he refused because he didn't think it was that serious. Is he aware of Lucy's feelings? No, he genuinely thinks Lucy is happy for us. I don't know. I appreciate hearing this side of the story. I do. It does create a bigger picture, so to speak. However, I'm still kind of put off at how you guys started dating. Like, the whole thing is a bit weird. I'd be interested to put them both in a room and ask them, like, the same questions and see how they answer. Oh, and by the way, I don't say that with the intention of, salvaging a relationship with Lucy. I think at the very least, Lucy is... she kind of messed up. She crazy, dude. Like, I don't know if I would want that anywhere near me. I'm mostly just kind of talking about, like, the marriage and whether or not you should go through with it. Right now, I don't know where to go from here. I believe him, but I don't like the idea that the foundation of our relationship is from a bet. Whether it be serious or not, it's still not good. I agree. It kind of reminds me of that movie. What was it? Like She's All That or something? You know, like that rom-com with Freddie Prinze Jr. Oh god, so cringe. Not a fan. Didn't realize that actually happens in real life. Can we rebuild trust from here? I don't know, but I'm willing to try. Aside from this issue, Erwin has been a great boyfriend, and I don't want to make a harsh decision about us and regret it in the end. What I do know now is that we need to call off the wedding. Okay, yeah, I definitely think that we need to, like, at the very least, postpone things until we have a clearer picture of what the fuck is going on here. He told me that he'll understand if I don't want to go on with the wedding anymore, but he asked me to consider our relationship because he loves me and he'll do anything to regain my trust back. Yeah, I mean, like, he didn't necessarily cheat, but yeah, I'd put them both in a room together and ask them the same questions. And don't plan it either, because then they can plan their answers. Lucy ain't your friend, babes. That girl ain't your friend. She clearly thinks it's funny, the idea of you and somebody else getting married. It ain't funny. I also learned that Lucy actually tried to contact Erwin days after the bachelorette party, but Erwin missed her calls. She's still not reaching out to me, but I don't care anymore. Throw the whole friend away. Honestly, like, wow. She's made her choice, clearly. Many of you say that she's sabotaging our relationship. This is her last-ditch effort to have Erwin by herself, and I think you're right. It hurts that our 11 years of friendship have ended this way. So there, I think this will be my last update. Everything from here on will be Erwin and I's decisions. Thank you everyone for listening, and everyone who thinks that I made this story up, I wish I did. I guess real life is stranger than fiction. I'll be watching Cruel Intentions and Dangerous Liaisons this weekend. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, you definitely need to throw that whole friend away, because that's crazy. Okay, devil's advocate here. You need to sit down and you need to talk to your soon-to-be husband. Maybe there was a bet, and maybe in the beginning it was a bet, but he grew deeper feelings and actually wants this with you. Or the other thing could be is that Miss Lucy in the sky with diamonds in her eyes is lying to you and is jealous because she dated him before he got with you. Or she could just be lying to get you to leave him so she can swoop in and play with his mind a bit. But one thing is for absolute sure, you need to talk to said fiancé, like right now. Are you guys 16? What kind of real life person makes bets like that? There are women who exist in this world who are legitimately enemies of every woman in a committed relationship. They see everything with a vagina as a threat. It's sad, but it's true, guys. It's very sad and very true. They have no loyalty, no soul, and they will always play the victim. These people never grow up, never see their actions as wrong, never take accountability. My half-sister is 51 and is still like this. They exist and it's disgusting. Yeah, there really is no such thing as an original experience. Clearly. But the amount of women that I have known in my life that would go out of their way to like derail me, you know, having a relationship with a guy or meeting a guy that liked me. The amount of times that it happened to me, it was honestly more often than not. Like, I truly believe that I was single for as long as I was because there was always a girl or a woman in my life that was trying to derail every guy that ever liked me. Sad, but true. That's why you gotta be super, super careful who your female friends are. Like, don't get me wrong, female friends can lift you up. They can be there for you when things go wrong. But like, let's be honest here, guys. Why is it that male attention seems to be the be-all, end-all? Remember, men will f*** a pie, so like, just because they would f*** you, it doesn't mean anything. Needless to say, that wedding definitely needs to be postponed at the very, very least. What do you guys think about this situation? Should she continue with the wedding or not? And what should she do about Lucy? I want to know. My wedding is in a month and I'm breaking it off. Okay, say less, bestie, say less. No, say more, please. I know it sounds impulsive, and I suppose it is, but there's a good reason behind it. My 23 female husband-to-be, we'll call him Liar, 36 male, is no longer the man I thought I was marrying, and I'm honestly not sure if he ever was. Ooh. Well, better you find out now. We met through my brother, 26 male, who set us up on a blind date 2 years ago. My brother met him at work, and apparently they just clicked. He thought Liar. I like that we're calling him Liar. It's kind of like when you save someone in your phone as like the devil or Satan. Just Liar. He thought Liar and I would be a perfect match. The date went well, and Liar thought it'd be a good idea to go on one again. While on the second date, I thought it would be a good idea to make a few things clear, in case this would lead to a long-term relationship, which it did. I explained that I wasn't interested in being with a religious person, someone who wanted children, etc. Basically anything that could cause problems in the future. It's good that you were upfront about what you want, because those are big things, okay? I wouldn't want to be going down that road with somebody knowing that that's how they felt about certain things. Good thing you got it out of the way right away. One thing I mentioned in particular was that if I wasn't his type, he should be forward about it, because I wasn't interested in changing anything permanently. I'd also like to add that we discussed medical problems, because I'm on medication for a psychological disorder that causes drastic weight fluctuations. Oh, I see where this is going. He agreed with all my views, even saying that I was exactly his type. And he didn't mind the weight fluctuations either, because it didn't change my appearance all too much, which is true. Well, we've been engaged for 6 months now, and last week, Liar sat me down and told me not to freak out. I listened. He explained that he wasn't entirely honest with me, saying that he was a Christian and that he wanted children. He then continued by saying that he thought I would have changed my mind about these things, but that ultimately we could work through it together in counseling after the wedding. No. I would think that if you brought that up literally at the beginning of the relationship, because, you know, it's like, this is a boundary, babes. I'm not willing to cross it. This is what I want. And if it's not what you want, here's your out, okay? Here is your out. Why don't they ever take the out? Just take the out. Just take it. Because now you got a wedding and you're f***ed. You're both f***ed. That wasn't where I freaked out, because I wasn't given the chance to. He didn't stop at the stuff mentioned beforehand. He gave me the following list of things that he didn't like about me and thought I'd have to change. Absolutely not. No. No. Oh my God. Oh. Okay, let's hear it. 1, I'd have to go off the medication because he didn't like that sometimes I'd be easy to pick up and other times not so much. Easy to pick up? Apparently this was embarrassing in front of his friends. What does that mean? I don't know. Easy to pick up. Pick up what? 2, I'd have to start wearing makeup. I have a skin condition that doesn't allow for it. 3, dye my hair brown and get it chemically straightened every few weeks. Yo, this guy is delulu as hell. He didn't like the curls and was even willing to pay for it. Yay. 4, get a boob job. Throw the whole man away. This ain't build okay? No, that's not how it works. If she wants to do those things for herself because she feels like it, then she's allowed to do whatever the hell she wants. But you, sir, do not have a right to tell her any of that. I want to see what he looks like. How he's so bold to make such requests of people. And more things of the like. I stayed quiet and said that he'd have to give me a moment. I've been staying at my friend's place for the past week. Liar doesn't know. But he did get my parents, who I haven't spoken to since I was 14, to call me. Apparently he's had contact with them the entire relationship, knowing full well what they put me through. Oh God. Yeah, no, like that's like, this man played you for a fool, bestie. I honestly just don't know what to do anymore. I'm leaving, but I'm not sure how to tell him. I'll tell him. Do you want me to tell him? Give me your phone. Give me your phone. I'll tell him. Give it to me. Shut up. I'm gonna tell him. Suck a massive kick rocks, you piece of garbage. You dirty little pissant. It kind of sounds like he just like doesn't respect who you are as a person at all. And like I said, this isn't build a you don't get to just like tell people who you want them to be. Like, unless it's something that like you're trying to get them to be a better person. Okay. I think that the right relationship, you make each other better, but through like good habits. Like if your partner like wants you to quit smoking, or like, you know, if your partner, I don't know, wants you to, I don't know, like clean up after yourself, you know, like little things like that. But like changing things that are fundamentally about you, like changing your values that you've been very, very clear on, and changing things that like you can't necessarily, like changing the way you look. It's like he literally thinks that this is built. Go yourself. I can tell that you're probably pretty heartbroken right now because you pictured a life with this person, but anybody like that just is willing to pick you apart like that, no, it's not worth it. You're better off alone, girl. What in the ever did I just read? It doesn't sound like he likes anything about you and wants to change everything about you. If he expects you to do all that for him, what's he gonna do for you in return? Old bricks? Hell no, you made the right choice. I have a theory, and it's like anybody who like hates this much about somebody else actually has like a deep-seated hatred for themselves. I feel like this guy is a big, fat, walking red flag. I already replied to someone else's comment. What he did is emotionally abusive. Ghost and mail the ring back. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say ghost, but I know there's lots of people who say, no, don't do that, don't do that. But I think in this case, he doesn't deserve it. Like this person said, he doesn't deserve an explanation. You can't be confused if someone doesn't want to marry you after you do everything that he did. Thank goodness he didn't wait till after the wedding, right? That would have been, he would have trapped you. For sure. There's the silver lining. Dude thought you were too tapped to dip. Good call off the wedding. Bye-bye. See you later. Sayonara. I'm laughing at the idea that his Christian ideals just couldn't let the lies go on before the wedding.
I cannot reasonably promise myself to you in a house of God, knowing that our entire foundation of relationship was based on a lie. What my lies to you. I lied to you a lot.
I think it's justified. And frankly, great timing. Great timing. God, you don't have to go through divorce. He did you a favor, girl. Thank God. Look, it's Jesus. Those were some confessions that canceled the wedding. Subscribe.